Abe and Paulina just about have Thanksgiving dinner ready at Chanel and Johnny's. But they're still waiting for Theo to show up. The CEO in question is trying to read through and make sense of business documents and the nonsense jargon crammed in, so he just ignores Abe's texts and calls, asking where he is. The family decides to give him some more time, so they talk about Marlena's health issues, then Sarah's health issues. Happy Thanksgiving, all. They do turn things around with a video call with Lonnie and family, then jump into Abe's issues with Liam. This family just insists on bringing things down. EJ rehashes to Gwen the need to keep everyone distracted about what's actually going on in the free clinic. But he gets interrupted when Julie calls asking for Chad. Gwen's happy to bash the Hortons and their treatment of Chad, but they get derailed again when Theo calls EJ asking for help with a contract. So EJ runs over to Demera, ditching Gwen to spend Thanksgiving alone. That lasts about 2 seconds of her scoffing, then leaving to find my own fun. EJ shows up to parse through the legalese, but Theo stops him from getting involved directly, saying he'll handle it. He just needs advice since Uncle Tony's MIA. EJ gives him a pep talk, promises he's looking for Tony, and he'll help come up with a plan. They wrap up and Theo finally decides to rush over to Johnny and Chanel's for Thanksgiving. Paulina chides him good-naturedly for being late and Theo apologizes, saying work at Demera never stops. Abe takes it surprisingly well to learn that Theo turned to EJ for help. Oh, well, that's good, son. But then, after Paulina tells Abe how proud she is of her hubby, he chuckles away, thinking back to asking EJ for help booting Theo from Demera. Sneaky. Holly and Maggie are treating Sarah with kid gloves as they bring her home after her allergic reaction. She's cagey about what happened, which clearly worries Maggie. Luckily, Holly's too involved in herself waiting to hear from Tate to pay attention. The teen then says she'll probably spend Christmas in Paris with Eric and Nicole. Maggie notes that Bonnie and Justin are in Chicago, and Bonnie flew in Justin's twins to surprise him, who we have never met. Neither has Holly, apparently. When talk turns to school, she tells her family who she lives with but apparently never talks to that she just got an internship with Stephanie. They're impressed, but Maggie warns Holly to be careful with Stephanie's book fan mail and overzealous fans. Well, that seems pointed. A very drunk Xander stumbles from the bathroom to bed and torments himself looking at a photo of Sarah. He heads out to nurse some coffee in the square, where Gwen finds him, grabs him, and demands they spend Thanksgiving together. She takes him back to the Demera mansion to serve him a proper English breakfast, which does the hangover trick. After some prompting, Xander tells Gwen about the latest drama. He and Sarah are divorced. She took custody of Victoria and Sarah's making eyes at Brady. Oh dear. No wonder you drank yourself into oblivion. But at least they have each other. As friends. Xander's appreciative, but wants to know what Gwen's getting out of this. Nothing. She snaps at him. After they finish dinner, Holly checks on Victoria and Maggie flat out asks, Sarah, what's going on with the allergic reaction? Sarah admits it wasn't an accident and it wasn't Xander. But she can't say more. The Carver/Price family finish up their own dinner, and Johnny waxes on about how thankful he is to be a part of their family. And EJ, meanwhile, gets to the lab to spend Thanksgiving with the cryotube and the closest he has to his loved ones. Rolf's close to a breakthrough, and EJ hopes it means, I'll be seeing you again, very soon.